Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. See if you can watch Decide and Ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Oxford X40 Tailpack, available at RevZilla.com. So the X40 is part of the Lifetime line. It's going to be the big brother of the X30. The numbers in the Oxford name stand for the liters of capacity. This is a slightly expandable 40-liter tail bag, which is really set up for serious touring or commuting. Now, you'll notice that compared to the X30, which is more of a teardrop shape and has a higher degree of expandability, this bad boy is going to be that rectangle shape. A lot of functionality, a lot of bungees, a lot of ripstop material. There's a lot going on here, a lot of connection points. It's going to give you a fully functional bag. You can strap a lot of things inside of. You can strap a lot of things too. It's going to be water resistant, and as with all of the Oxford luggage that comes in this flavor, it will have a roll top dry bag inside that comes stock with it to keep things that are in your lineup absolutely waterproof where they need to be. Now, you're getting up there in price. You're closer to that $200 range, but there's a lot going on here. Keep that in mind, whereas your X30 is going to be a little bit smaller. It's going to be in around that 100.5 scale. And you have 4 colors here. You have a red, blue, anthracite, and this is the black. I actually prefer the black because sometimes my gripe with Oxford is that their stuff gets a little busy, and I think the black is a really nice touch. You're going to look at the outer materials here on this X40. There's a lot going on. You'll see the nylon piping around the edges of most things. You're going to have water-resistant zippers throughout, high-quality D-rings done in alloy, and then you're going to have 420D ripstop here, nylon, which again, that ripstop means if you ever tear or puncture it, it will stop by virtue of having those seams stitched into it. Notice big bungees on top, and I'm going to call this out as well. You know, you heard me talk about the inclusions here. There's a lot going on because you're getting a roll top dry bag, but what you're also getting outside of the connection points that I'm going to get to in a second on the bottom of the bag, you also get a second set of TUV approved bungees. TUV is a German, very discriminating company that safety rates. And you're going to get these stock, and these are going to connect up top. So again, you have the ability to roll down a bedroll or have additional roll top luggage or anything else you want bungeed onto the top, and you're going to get that. So again, you're making this investment, but it's giving you everything you need and saving you the fact of going down and sourcing other things that you might not need. Other things, kind of part of that conversation, you're going to see 2 additional straps that are going to come stock with this luggage. One strap is going to be for your shoulder-mounted loops here. Where are they? Right there. So you have a strap that you can sling this over your shoulder and carry it when you're off the bike. The other strap actually works with this case on the side here. So if you get off and you have some valuables, it comes with the fanny pack with an attachment. So again, they're giving you a belt bag. I like to call it fanny pack just because I think fanny pack's a funny word. But you're getting this belt bag that has a strap with it that again gives you that additional functionality off the bike as well. Now, the inside is going to be nylon PU coated, and I do have it stuffed here a little bit, so I'm going to show you that in a second. I have some paper inside of it. But when I move around here, you're going to see the expansion panel. I have it non-expanded, and you notice what Oxford does is they color code their different zippers with your bigger pulls. Here's my expansion panel, always done in green. And when I do that, you're going to see it comes up about 4 inches. Now, when we saw the X30, we know the inside of that had semi-rigid pieces that were going to hold it in place. This does not. It has 4 inches of adjustability. It comes up on its own, but if you're going to use it, you need to pack it or else it's going to stay floppy. Again, that's not really a gripe of mine. I actually like the rectangular design better. I think it's a little bit more functional. If we go the other direction with this, let's flip it upside down. Now you're going to see one of the niceties that they've really thought out, and they're giving you the full flexibility of connecting it to your bike. On the bottom, you have a lot of different directions to go. You can put this strap underneath your pillion, underneath your seat, or connected to your frame. But more likely, what you're going to use is these 4 TUV-approved bungee cords on the bottom here that are going to be high quality, have their own padding built in. Notice that they crisscross. These are going to connect down around your plastics into your frame. One of the things they really did that's really nice, and they've done this on a lot of their bags, is they give you this panel of ripstop fabric, which again is going to protect your bike's finish from the metallic elements of the bungee here as well. So again, you're not going to mar your paint by using this. It's a really nice touch. We know a lot of guys that will use different types of luggage that don't have that are actually trying to figure out where to snake the bungee cord so it's not going to wreck their frame or wreck their paint. This saves you the effort because it's going to allow you to connect in the most appropriate point to keep it down without giving you that area of scratchability. Now, if I look at it and I say, all right, I've connected to my bike, I have all these other things I can pull off it, I can throw it on my shoulder and take it into the hotel, how easily can I take it off? This is where this panel comes into play. If I unzip really what is my safety to make sure the zipper never comes undone unwantedly, this has a red panel. This is going to be the panel that allows you to remove the connection point of your bike. Notice it's got the safety on both sides. And what I'm going to do here I know there's a lot going on here. I'm going to fully unzip this bottom square panel. There we go. Zip it around, zip it off, and now what I have and what I'm left with is the panel that would connect with my bike. You can see it here. It has a bungee on top, and it kind of stays put. So I don't ever have to really fuss with it once I have it installed. I just leave this panel connected to my bike, and it does give me the ability to have that bungee there where I can throw a jacket or a pair of gloves. If I look at what I just exposed, and we saw this on the X30, which is a very cool touch, they've given you a full backpack now. So you have a full backpack with a lumbar support, and you also have a 3D mesh area, and if you're sweating, it's going to wick that sweat away. So again, they've made this really, really fully functional. Everything from the zipper pulls to the D-rings to the nylon 420D ripstop construction to the way the expansion panel works, they've really thought through it. There's a lot baked in here. And if I unzip the top, show you the guts here, and like I said, I do have a little bit of paper in here to keep it standing up. But again, another strap, and here's my roll top bag, which is going to have, you know, your typical roll top construction. It is a fully dry bag. So again, while the Oxford X40 is going to be water resistant and PU coated on the inside, it is still going to be water resistant. You know, in a heavy extended downpour, you are going to get some rain that might permeate, and by having that dry bag, you're fully covered from the elements. Now remember, check out the full Oxford Lifetime line. This is the X40, 40 liters, there's the X30, there's some expandability, there are different backpacks, different tank bags. Again, this is going to be more suited to be a tail bag with a universal connection point. The next step in your journey is to click right here though and read other rider reviews of the X40. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we'll ship for free over $39. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to us at RevZilla TV. Leave me your comments or questions, your feedback. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.